Hello, and welcome to week 2 of Ricochet,
Week 2!
our weekly Gamescast. As you've probably noticed, there is a substantial lack of music at the start of this episode.
That's not good.
So, we're reaching out to you.
The viewer, the listener, the fan, whatever you are, you're amazing. And we appreciate you. We want you to be a part of this.
Yes. Whether it's just you, your band, any music you want to create that's not copyrighted.
It's important.
Emphasize that. We have this awesome PSX poster we want to send you. We'll be selecting one winner from anyone who enters between now and about the first week of January.
Sure. The intro needs to be like 10 to 20 seconds. Something that you'd want to hear at the beginning of this podcast that you would like to put your credentials on to get with the name in the actual video of the podcast so everyone would see it when they watch the video.
So yeah, make sure when you submit music, just make sure to include your band name, your personal name, whatever you want to be identified as.
Yeah.
Your DJ name,
Yeah.
it all works.
And then we're also going to be doing outros, so like a minute, 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yep. While we want one major song for the intro music, we'd really like to mix it up with the outros.
Yeah.
So anyone that wants to submit music for the outros, feel free.
Yep, absolutely. And how should they submit that and where?
We will have that information right on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Still working on the deets.
That is facebook.crossfirecoop.com.
Perfect. Shall we get into some news?
That sounds good. What's new on the news?
Did you see Bungie this week when they were talking about new Destiny content with, let me look it up, Jason at Kotaku. He wrote an article talking about how they were not going to do any big expansions. No Dark Below, no... Man, my mind is warped.
Nothing big. No big DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that?
No big download. That seems good. Yeah.
PS4s are filling up.
Yeah. So it's like smaller segments of new stuff.
Smaller segments of new stuff, which still seem to be pretty substantial downloads. One thing I would actually like to reach out that we haven't even talked about yet is the download size needed for the update is substantially larger, at least on the PS4, than the actual update itself. So I have to delete games to download the update for what is essentially much smaller. That sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. We have so many games that we've like started a little bit of, and then we have to like boot them out to make room for updates, and it's unfortunate.
I had to delete Dragon Age this weekend in order to be able to put Final Fantasy XV on there. And
Boo.
it was gut-wrenching.
Boo.
It'll get back on.
I know.
But for me, it's kind of shocking because I like the content drop. I liked being able to get there and start playing the Dark Below, a new raid. Don't get me wrong. I think we both like Sparrow Racing.
I don't like to raid, so I don't care. Sorry.
I need your help. I need to get her into some raids.
No. Doesn't play well with others.
I know we were planning on doing this later, but let's talk about it now. What do you think of Sparrow Racing?
I suck at racing. I'm not coordinated, but I like it. I got some good drops.
Excellent drops. I wish there were more maps.
I think that I don't know anything that anyone else doesn't know, but I think that there will probably be more maps if it goes well.
It's just, you get into it, you start racing for several hours, and you're seeing the same 2 maps over and over again.
But if you're like me, you're still not getting any better at it, so it doesn't matter.
You were getting better.
I was going to say something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, well.
No worries. So, exciting news. As I'm sure you probably already know since this happened early in the week, Resident Evil 0 finally has a release date in the US and Europe.
Yay, zombies killing. Killing zombies. Maybe? Yes? No? I don't know. I don't know because I didn't have a GameCube. So this is like a remaster, but it's totally new for me. For you, it's not new.
No, for me it's not new, but new for you, and you've been playing Resident Evil on the PS4.
I've been, like, shuddering through Resident Evil on the PS4 because I hate zombies.
It's been fun, though.
It's been fun.
Fun to watch, at least.
Fun for you to watch. And then the roommate comes home, and I wasn't expecting, and the door opens, and I'm just like, oh my god, who is that? Yeah, it's a good moment.
So yeah, January 19th in North America for $19.99. January 22nd in Europe.
Cool.
Another thing from early in the week. CD Projekt Red.
Yes, The Witcher. Speaking of,
Kim's
this is
been playing The Witcher.
my Gwent set that I got with the Hearts of Stone exclusive DLC. And I'm really excited to play Gwent with Will. And there's an unboxing of this Gwent set on the channel, so you can look for it and see what's in this magical, mysterious box.
But the news that came out was they might be releasing their next game, Cyberpunk 2077, in 2016.
Yeah, why not? More games from them. I'm on board 110%.
It just seems super early to me. It seems like they just dropped that DLC. They're getting ready for an even bigger one than that that's 20 to 30 hours at the start of the year.
But The Witcher 3's been out for a while now. And not
even a year yet, though.
Not everyone wants to stay involved in a game that's so long and huge.
For sure.
They have people who are very creative, who have other ideas that they want to explore.
It's very surprising news.
Okay.
Chime in with what you guys think. Bravely Second. I know you're a huge Bravely Default fan.
It is true.
Nintendo of Europe announced February 26th as the release date
For Europe.
for Europe.
When will it come to the US? I must know.
Gotta be getting closer, though. The translation is apparently close to being done.
That's good to know.
Hopefully soon. EA created an esports division.
hmm
Not surprising news in the slightest.
But I'm not sure what esports games they would be featuring.
Well, just at PSX, for Activision's new esports division, they announced a Call of Duty league.
hmm
We saw the first details that they were working with PlayStation for that league.
hmm
I wonder if EA plans on doing something similar with Battlefield and Battlefront,
It's possible.
something similar to Call of Duty, and I don't know. I'm not shocked by it at all.
hmm
Esports has grown huge over the past couple years.
Absolutely.
2015 was an incredible year for it, and I can't wait to see what's in 2016.
Did I hear Mark Cuban bought a league team?
I hear he's either bought one or has been looking around.
Yeah, esports and non-esports, they're coming together.
It's true. Big money.
Yeah.
So yeah, not surprising, but decent bit of news there. Just kind of how they're expanding their portfolio.
I'm willing to bet there'll be some kind of league that features rigs if that becomes a big thing.
Oh, rigs would be perfect for it.
Absolutely.
Towerfall Ascension.
hmm
Finally coming to Vita.
Yay, Vita love.
That is great news. We haven't really had a chance to get into it too much.
Not yet.
Maybe this weekend for Saturday morning co-op.
Maybe.
Every Saturday, 10 to 3 Pacific Standard.
hmm I've been hogging the Vita playing Persona 4 Golden.
She has.
It's not for lack of trying that he hasn't been able to play it.
But she's also got Bastion downloaded for that.
That's
so
right.
That's cool.
That's $2.89 right now.
Yeah, it's insane. Speaking of deals,
hmm
make sure you check out the PlayStation's holiday deals.
Absolutely.
Week 1 is fantastic. We bought a ton of games.
We did. We got Game of Thrones from Telltale.
Game of Thrones. We got Borderlands.
hmm
Assassin's Creed China.
Sure.
A couple other things too.
So the next round of holiday deals comes out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. So be on the lookout. And we should have this up Monday. So if you're watching this day one, jump on this week's deals because they're insane.
And while we're talking about the PlayStation Store, I just realized today that there's actually a free demo for Gravity Rush. Not the
Oh,
remake,
yeah.
because the remake's not out yet. But there is a free demo for Gravity Rush on Vita in the PlayStation Store. So if you heard me brag on it and love on it, and you were interested in it, you can play a demo for free right now.
One interesting thing we saw, speaking of free, tie it in. Valkyrie is coming free to Oculus with
Yeah.
every pre-order.
Yes.
I wish we would have got a chance to play this at PSX. I heard it was not there on the show floor.
I heard it's the VR game that really started to tip the scale in VR's favor, when people started to play it. I don't know much about Oculus. I only know a little bit about PlayStation VR since that's what we've played on at PSX.
Feel free to invite us over for a demo on Facebook.
Yeah. Hey. I was really impressed with the PlayStation VR that we had and with the games that we played.
Yeah.
I'd
And
love to get my hands on Valkyrie to check that out.
it's cool that it's coming free. That's going to be a way to really push systems for them.
Yeah, because people know that name and
Yeah.
they're
It's
excited for it.
right now it is the title for VR.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the title for us.
Mm-hmm.
We have our own.
World War Tunes.
I'd probably go Riggs, but Clash of Clans major update.
Yeah. You can't leave your town hall outside in hopes of skirting around some issues anymore.
Yeah, it's shaking the game up. I haven't had too much of a chance, and I know you haven't either yet, to really experience the new game, but the whole shield system has changed. There's a segment of your shield system where you can attack now.
Mm-hmm.
The entire chemistry of the game, like, for both of us, we do a lot more building. We're in the Crossfire co-op clan, and it's just, we do a lot more team building. We don't do many wars or anything like that, but we would always leave our town hall outside. That way someone would attack it, we'd get a shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer the case.
Nope.
So that was big news. Ooh, this is one you liked.
What's that?
Tell me about pets in Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter has pets now. You assign them just like you assign a weapon. There are dogs and cats. I don't know what all different kinds of perks they give, but they can definitely help your dwellers in the wasteland. I got an Ossicat, and it gives like 7% more items from the wasteland, so that's really cool. Their first one comes like with the update, and it's in a little pet carrier, and you just get to open it up just like you do a lunchbox, so that's really cool.
And you noticed something else?
Yeah, so there's like a whole Christmas theme going on right now, holiday theme. So the outside is snowy, and there are lights, and then the restaurant is all decked out for the holidays.
We were huge fans of Fallout Shelter when it came out.
Mm-hmm. We got distracted by Fallout 4.
That is true. But I think we're both going to have to jump back in now.
He couldn't get me off of it before the podcast. So I was like, wait, I have a cat now, and holiday, and I have to do all these things that I forgot to do. Yeah.
And as we talk Fallout 4, Eurogamer.net had a really interesting article on the new patch 1.02. It was really small, 512 megabytes.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome for someone to actually release a patch that is downloadable pretty much instantly, and it's right there to fix an issue.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying that it's substantially helped frame rate issues on the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox One still having a little bit of issues.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just happy to see a patch that small that's actually helping a game out.
Yeah, so I definitely think I've had frame rate issues before with a couple different games, and I thought that it was my controller acting up because it seemed like I was glitching out in some way and that I wasn't able to control the movement, but that actually I think is a frame rate issue. So if you've been experiencing some weirdness, it might not be your controller. Noob with frame rate issues here.
Yeah, we were watching a video. She's like, is that person's controller messed up? Because she didn't know what I was watching. I was like, no, they're having frame rate issues. And she's like, oh.
The more you know.
So, what you been playing this week?
Oh gosh, so I just recently finished the demo for Final Fantasy XV episode Duscae. Then I researched how to say it, so you can't correct me.
Linguist.
Linguist power. It was, well, I guess you'll have to tune in for the review, but I was impressed with it. And I've been playing Trine 2 for Saturday morning co-op with Will. And what else? Sparrow Racing League.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We are about halfway through trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Really fun game. Puzzles are crazy challenging.
It's frustrating. If you challenge your relationship, whether it's a
Yes.
friendship, your marriage, whatever, don't play it if you're on the rocks.
Saturday mornings have been tense.
Yeah.
If you're on the rocks, might want to go something a little more chill. Lego Marvel.
Yeah.
We talked about Sparrow Racing.
Hmm?
I know we both are floored by the graphics of Final Fantasy XV.
Yes. Yes. The graphics are like absolutely amazing. And just a sneak peek of something in the review. The audio is amazing.
Yeah.
I played with headphones while I streamed, and I played without headphones when I finished it up today. And I was just floored because when my character was facing a radio, depending on which ear was towards the radio, the volume of the radio was louder. And then, like, if an enemy was sneaking up on me, it would be in whichever headphone, whichever ear the enemy was in. And it was just amazing. It's nothing that I've ever perceived before from a video game.
I was playing Thursday on Twitch, and battles, you'd hear the enemies even before you could see them, like off in the distance, going through the woods. It was intense.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We should have the review up in the next couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like this topic.
What's up?
What you gonna be playing this week?
This week is all about The Witcher 3 for me. I had to take a hiatus from The Witcher 3 because of cosplay for PSX. I was waiting to the last minute to finish things, not of my own accord, but because it took some time for some special things to come in that I needed. So I need to get back to that. You?
For me, I'm gonna be trying out Elder Scrolls Online. We were able to get it crazy cheap from Gamefly, one of their sales, which, by the way, first time we bought something from Gamefly, we're actually not even members. But it came with the original case. Everything looked perfect.
It was The Witcher 3, in fact.
Yep, both The Witcher 3 and Elder Scrolls. But speaking of Elder Scrolls, they have a $1 million contest going on through December. All you need to do is boot up the game and fill out the registration online. And everyone's entered for a chance for $1 million.
So don't enter, so I have a better chance of winning. No, seriously, enter, please. Enjoy.
On top of that, I want some more Fallout 4.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your Pip-Boy holding up? I know you repaired it.
Pip-Boy's holding up well. It's a good question. We do need to do a review for the Pip-Boy as well.
We do, yeah. In the meantime, if your Pip-Boy broke the little button on the top, we'll fix his and we'll have a video for how to fix it.
Yep, right here on YouTube.
Yep. Okay, so Will brought up the topic of the PS2 backwards compatibility with PS4. And he asked me, how do I feel about the price point in the games that are available?
It's been pretty controversial. We've seen a lot of people comment on it.
So first of all, here are the games that are going to be available, if not already available.
Those are already available.
Already available. Dark Cloud, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, those are all $14.99. Rogue Galaxy, $14.99. The Mask of Kree, $14.99.
The Mark of Kree.
The Mark of Kree. Woo, sorry, distracted by the meowing cat. Twisted Metal Black, $9.99, and War of the Monsters, $9.99.
Before we go further, send all your Mark of Kree hate mail to Kimber.
I'm so sorry.
Kimber at crossfirecoop.com.
CrossfireCoopGaming.com?
No, Kimber at crossfirecoop.com.
Dang it, you wouldn't let me redirect the mail to an address that doesn't exist.
Good try.
I'm sorry. It was her. So that's what's available right now.
What do you think of that price point?
Well, given that all of my PS2 games are across the country right now, and the PS2, and that retrieving them in any form or fashion would cost more than that,
That is true.
I feel like it's okay, except that I hate paying for something that I already have. But you seem to think that it's worth it because some things have been added, so what are those things?
For me, it's worth it because not only are they upscaling the graphics with their emulator, yes, they are using an emulator, but this isn't just recreating the same game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us forget we were playing these on CRT TVs.
Mm-hmm.
If you just pop this game up, it doesn't look the same as when we were seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So having the emulator scale it up to our TVs that we're using nowadays
Mm-hmm.
is so much crisper. The games look so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And also they added trophy support.
That's nice.
And I know both of us are huge trophy collectors.
Well, not as much as I'd like to be.
But yes, so just the fact that they're going in and doing the small little details to these games.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just re-releasing the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's releasing it with updates.
Okay, fair enough. So, this is a pretty small list right now.
Mhm.
What would you like to see on the list?
That is a great question. The next game I would like to see, oh, by the way, I think I heard Parappa the Rappa 2
Nice!
is coming this next week. So be on the lookout. But the game I would like to see, that one's coming out. I would love to see Beyond Good and Evil.
Nice!
Been hoping for a sequel for years.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't seen one.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Ubisoft. But yes, I would like to see Beyond Good and Evil. What about you?
Cool. Well, I would love to see a Monster Rancher game. I was so addicted to like trying different discs, different CDs, different DVDs, and I like the play of those games. And to get one of those games now, which I'm pretty sure I lost mine, we'll just say in a fire.
That's one way to put it.
I no longer have access to my games. Someone has them. Anyway, we had to rebuy a whole lot of them. That right now, like Monster Rancher 4 costs between $50 and $100, and
Dang.
to be able to have the digital version, which I mean, you're taking the disc out to put other games and stuff in anyway to get new monsters, like. To be able to play that game for like $15 is a really good deal.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
You were mentioning one concern you would have would be the compatibility of if you'd be able to.
Yeah. So I don't know. Would the PS4 support me putting in like DVDs, CDs, other discs while that digital game is playing? I don't know.
Can you explain to me? Say I put in the new U2 album.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back to whenever this game released.
Uh-huh.
What would I get from that album?
It wouldn't be related to you two at all. It's
Oh.
just a random monster that's somehow determined by something that it reads on the game.
Okay.
It's like if you have an amiibo, but you don't have the figure on top. All you have is the base. Like,
Mhm.
you would have no idea what that would be. It's kind of like that. Like, I mean, you could get doubles of monsters. There's like, there are only so many monsters, right? But it's just a surprise. Like, you just like have to go through. Like, and kids these days don't even have CDs, so they probably don't get the draw of it. But if you like go through my big book of CDs and like pop them in and out and get different monsters,
Seems pretty cool.
it's really addicting. It's really cool.
Awesome. Well, if you want to send a question in for the show, make sure to hit us up. We'll be posting this on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
current groups we're in.
Yep.
Hit us up with a question. We'd love to answer 'em.
Yep.
Next week,
What's up next week?
what do we want to do for next week's show?
I think we should talk about gamer holiday gifts.
I think that's a good, not good. I think that's a great topic. What are you going to get that gamer in your life for Christmas?
Or that geek in general.
Tune in next week to find out.
Mm-hmm.
And as we end the show, I know this week was pretty brief.
Mm-hmm.
We've been crazy busy.
Mm-hmm.
Not nearly as long as last week's show.
Mm-hmm.
Which, thank you everyone who watched.
Yes, thank you. I was amazed at all the views we got, so thank you so much. It was awesome.
The video already has over 50 views.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
For us, that's something we're proud of.
Yeah,
The viewers aren't just a number on the computer. It means that someone
watched.
Someone watched, and someone cared what we had to say, and that means a lot to us.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
And please submit your music for both the intro, for the chance to win the poster from PSX,
Yep.
and for the outro, just to highlight what you and your band can do.
Yep. We'd love to feature you.
For both, we'll keep your name, logo, whatever you want, up as we're playing your songs. That way, the world can find out who you are.
Yep.
Oh, yes, you wanted to talk about Frank.
Frank is here in his box prison, but there's a video that shows what he looks like during his unboxing. He's a pretty dapper guy. So if you don't know who Frank is from Outlander. He's a character from that TV show / book series I'm a big fan of.
Kimber loves Outlander.
I love Outlander. Hi, Outlander people. And so Frank has an unboxing on the channel already. Jamie has an unboxing already. Unboxings are coming for other characters.
Hint, hint,
Hint, hint, hint, hint.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a good shot.
All right.
Awesome. Have a great week, and see you next weekend.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Whoa! You made it to the end. Thanks for watching our video.
If you liked it, please click the thumbs up below. And don't forget to share. And you can also comment if you'd like to tell us something.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.